This is DJ, aka Samantha Crystal, coming to you live from her living room. Right, live. This is one of my vlogs. Basically, just telling you what's really on my mind, what's going through my head. Right now, I'm just, this is one of my video blogs. And you know that my book, A Long Journey to Home, is available now on Amazon, Barnes& and Nobles, AnnieSliebrus.com. Trying to get the books in other libraries or bookstores. Forgive me dearly if it hasn't been in one yet, but I'm working on it. And plus, in process of working my second book and also working on my first book tour coming next year. So stay tuned, people. It will happen, okay? It will happen. The reason why I'm doing another video blog is it was just something that was coming through my head, and was kind of like brought. It was just the show I was watching. Iyanla Fix My Life, and much respect towards Miss Iyanla Van Zant. She always. That's why I always watch her shows all the time. She is so serious. She is in your face. She will break you down. Much respect to her because she makes you look inside yourself and find out the truth of why, we become, why we become, what we are today. And it's so funny. She was hitting the most key topics. We always hear about stereotypes, like, oh yeah, black people eat watermelon all the time, or, white people smell a certain way, or, black women are, angry all the time and stuff. And that was the topic she had mentioned today about black women, why we're angry. Me as a black woman, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, it's just we live in a society. What she touched on was so true. Now, usually we always heard, about black men in the past. Don't supposed to get angry. Don't supposed to show emotion or anything. But then it's the same thing as us black women now. We living in the 21st century. Like, yeah, all other women can be vulnerable or express themselves. But as a black woman, oh no, we have to be strong about it. We have to hold stuff in and take and take and take and take the abuse that's been given to us. And just like any other woman, we got feelings too. We hurt. We are angry when somebody hurts us or hurts our family. We go through lots. And, honestly, and what Miss Van Zandt had touched was so true, that we are living in the 21st century when people really don't care, or people want to assume. And like I mentioned in my last blog, when you assume, you really make an ass out of yourself. It's true, because you don't know what happened. You don't know what's going through a person's life. So don't ever assume on anything, especially in my other last video blog about single moms. Yeah, that's my prime example right then and there. You never assume on anybody's life. You don't know what that person has gone through. And it's so funny. I always say that all the time. What I always say is, there's a reason, and y'all need to sit and think about it. There's always a reason behind somebody's behavior. Okay, hands down, there's always a reason. There's always a reason, and that's the reason why I always love to watch this show, Iyanla Fix My Life, because there's always a reason behind a person, why they act like that, why they react a certain way. Because I always mention, especially in my book, everything stems back to what we learn from home. It's so true. And it's so true. The first people we learn from is from our family. How they protect us, how they not protect us, how they treated us, while growing up. You know, there's most women like myself, you know, that have been abused, but afraid to confront that issue, you know, or don't want to confront that issue because that's such a strong, deep topic. It's emotional, not only towards women, but also men as well. But the fact of the matter is, especially as a black woman, we, you know, being told, oh, you gotta suck it up, you gotta take it, you gotta deal with it, and everything else. Deal with what? We got hurt as a kid. We didn't ask to, you know, for a person who was a creep to attack us the way they did. And we supposed to take that, really. Or, you know, like, you know, we're in a relationship, you know, and, oh, no, you got to sit and take it. You're supposed to be strong about it. You're supposed to be a strong woman. But then we stand up for ourselves when we get older, then there's names being thrown at us as a black woman. Oh, well, you a B, you a this, you a skank, you a this and that and whatsoever. What? Because we're not gonna let another person disrespect us anymore? You just don't know what that person has gone through. Seriously, until you hear what happened to them. Serious. I mean, hands down. You can't assume, never assume. Because as a black woman, myself, I'm mixed. Yeah, don't let this face fool you. Yes, I'm mixed. I'm part white and part Native American from the Choctaw tribe. You know, that's what I learned from my line of my family and my family, basically. You know, but also black. Yeah, don't say it, but mostly I'm black. And as a black woman, when we get tired of being hurt by a person or by somebody who's supposed to be family, we will put up a wall and we will defend ourselves. And when we get tired, we get tired. Especially if we get tired and no, nobody's doing anything to defend for us. Nobody's doing anything to protect us or even respect us. Even though we show that much appreciation towards the opposite sex, you know, we still end up getting hurt. And that's sad. That is so sad. The sacrifices we make, you know, even love y'all enough, you know, love the opposite sex enough to even have kids with you. Think about that, people. Come think about that, guys. Yeah, I'm talking to y'all out there who's watching this. Think about that. We love you guys enough, seriously, to even carry your kids. But still we get mistreated some way, somehow. Yeah, true. There's two to tango. I'm not going to even lie. We got to look at ourselves too as well. Why we act the way we do. There must be a certain reason why. There's a reason why. You know, there's some women disrespect their guys and stuff like that for no reason. But people, y'all gotta look at the fact that there is always a reason. There is some reason why that person or the woman, the angry black woman, act the way we do. And me, I can speak personally and stuff. Yeah, I'm like this now, but when I'm out in public by myself and my child, seriously, and I don't know you, yeah, I get very quiet. I get very quiet, but that's a way of me protecting myself. Or how I separate myself far away from my family who is in Chicago because as a black woman, you get tired of being taken advantage of. Or you get tired of being hurt by those who are supposed to be your family, supposed to support you. And you know, if you get hurt by your parents, by your siblings, even by the person who you're supposed to date and spend the rest of your life with, you get tired. As a black woman, we get tired. You know, being disrespected. You know, but as a black woman, we need to start learning to respect each other. I mean, respect another woman, respect another black woman as well. And, you know, it's not only another black woman, like I mentioned, you could be black, white, Puerto Rican, you know, green for all I care. We need to start respecting each other. and not try to jump on each other. And mainly our own sisters, our own race. That's what we need to start doing and be more supportive, you know. So I know, like I mentioned, when I mentioned the reason why I'm very protective of myself, because don't get me wrong, even though, and then some of y'all had who was able to read my book, I went through a lot. This is my way to protect myself, and on top of that too, I'm that very overprotective of my child that I don't want anything to happen to her the way it happened to me. You know, being abused as a child. But then also make sure to appreciate her as the person that she's gonna be, that she's becoming. And so, you know, even though it wasn't done for me, and that's what it comes down to, you either gonna break the cycle that you were taught as a person, you know, as a child growing up in your family, or you're gonna keep this destruction or this cycle going. Because at times, and this is why I was learning, I was told the other day, is that we don't know any better. Because what we thought while growing up is okay to teach our kids while they're growing up. And it's so funny how, you know, how the way my mother taught my sister and myself. I'm not gonna lie, it was toxic. I'm not gonna even lie. But I'm looking at my aunt, what she gone through. It didn't defy her, but she broke that cycle. And she did it in a way to treat my cousin, my sister, and myself equally. It was just the two out of three of us got it and one didn't. But, you know, she is who she is. She become the person who she is, you know, hands down. So it just comes down to the fact that, you know, as a black woman, it's not easy. And, you know, people want to push your buttons every day too as well. Trying to get a rise out of you. Trying to see if you're going to turn into that angry black woman so they can try to label you and call you every name in the book. But then as a woman, as a black woman at that, you know, it's either you're going to walk away from that or you're going to be like, you know what, I'm getting tired of y'all disrespecting me. You are not going to disrespect me anymore. It's that fight or flight mode. That's what it comes down to. That fight or flight mode. As a black woman, we're going to walk away from ignorant people like some of y'all out there. Or we're going to fight. Like everybody else, like you see on reality TV, hoping and praying they see that in real life. Be careful what you wish for because it will happen at times. Sorry. I'm just being honest, okay? My hands up, I'm being honest, okay? So, you come across me, be happy that I'm not another black woman. Because I will walk away from your butt, knowing how ignorant you sound. I'm just that type of person. I'll read in between the lines, quick, fast, in a hurry. Like, really read in between the lines, you know? So, it's just down the middle, down the fact that as a black woman who's a single mom, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I don't, you know, I made a point loud and clear, even to the person I'm dating now. I don't want to get hurt again. Tired of getting hurt. Tired of being taken advantage of by people. Don't, you know, especially those who's supposed to be my family, flesh and blood at that. You get tired, you put a wall up, and you keep a long distance from them. That's basically how I am, you know. And I'm going to admit to it, you know. If you admit to it, then, you know, you at a point that you already know about yourself. It's just things that, you know, as my aunt always told me, was things that we got to work on. You know, we're all not perfect. I know I'm not. If we live in a perfect world right now, oh, man, everybody would get along. All the craziness would happen the way it's happening now. We're really living in a perfect world where, you know, we all get along. Whether you're black, white, Puerto Rican, it doesn't matter. We would seriously, all of us would get along. But at the time we're living in society we're living in, we really living in a really ignorant society who choose to form their own opinions, assume, what that person has gone through, and you don't know anything what's going on in that person's life. I'm just being honest here. Just look deep into that person's life. That's all I have to say. Look into their life. Doesn't matter if, like I said, if it was a man, a woman, single parent, hello, who's struggling. Look into their life and see how that goes. Instead of forming your own opinion and forming your own assumptions. See, like I said in the last video about single moms, never assume, because you really will make an ass out of yourself. Like, literally. Okay? So just look deep into that person's life and see what makes them tick. Or just what makes them become who they are today. And that's why I was so curious of watching Fix My Life. Oh, man. Like I said, Miss Yana, she is so... She always be honest. She never back down. She would tell it like it is and put a mirror up to your face. Literally. It's like me watching her show. It's like her sitting in my living room. Making it, keeping it real. Hands down all the time. And be like, hey, look at yourself first. Don't look at what they're doing. Look at what you're doing. And see what you need to do to change. That's basically what it comes down to it. And man, and work it out. Basically work out, but bring your issues to the table where people in your family, in your life can listen. And I guess that's another reason why that makes me angry a lot, is that the fact of the matter is that my own certain people in my family on my mother's side choose to think whatever they want to think, assume whatever they want to assume, and not actually sit and listen to that person, acknowledge their feelings, but think that somebody owes them something. I'm sorry. Don't owe you anything. Don't owe you basically shiitake mushroom. Let's just say that. Let's be honest. Nobody owes you anything. And let's keep it that way. And that's the most frustrating part. What's so sad about it in my family. We all went through so much. The 5 of us. And if you don't know what's going on, read my book. That would just say it all right there. We all 5 of us got hurt by 2 people. And instead of being angry, confronting them about it, it's like we're attacking each other. And that is so sad. So sad, to be honest. And it's divided. It's like the 3 of us versus 2 of them, basically. That's what actually the 3 of them. That's what it comes down to it. And it's so sad that we are living in times where family do not get along. By any means necessary. Whether the mother not showing respect or not being a mother to the daughter, whether, the siblings having a breakdown in communication, all because of the parent. I'm sorry, honestly, like I said, you're a parent, you're supposed to be responsible. That's where to learn basically from is the parent, because they know better, and they should know better. But they don't, basically. But that's the reason why I'm angry as a black woman, because of my family. And, because of certain people in my family. And for the fact of the matter is that they try to continue taking they continue taking advantage of me, take my voice away from me. I'm going to say something. I'm sorry. Whether they like it or not, I'm going to say something. That's what it comes down to it. It's just the fact of the matter is, like I said, I love them. I just don't like their ways. That's the thing. And even if I tell them to their face, oh, it'll be argument all across the board. So it was just something that, it just made me thought. It made me think real hard, basically. And just watching that show just made me look deep inside myself, be like, whoa. If we look deep inside ourselves to actually, as black women, even as society, be like, man, why did I become who I become today? Stop sweeping. That's what I said before. Stop sweeping the issue under the rug like it's going to solve anything. It's not going to solve anything. If you talk about it, if you're able to talk about it, and if not, if you're able to ask Yana to help you out, hey, that's still good. As long as we able to talk it out as people in society, then everything be all right. Everything will be fine. We'd be, finally get along. It's going to take one day at a time. As we're in a relationship with your family or relationship with your siblings or with your mate. It's all about taking everything one day at a time. It's just taking that first step to just stop sweeping the issue under the rug and start listening. We listen to each other, acknowledge each other, understand one another and our pain, then honestly, we gotta learn from Miss Van Sant. Seriously, Miss Yala Van Sant. Like I said, much respect to you, much props. Seriously, because you bring the truth out of people. You will break that person down, but you would definitely bring the truth out. No doubt about it. That's why I love watching your show, because it's like I said, I watch that show. It's like her sitting in the living room. Seriously. Be like, okay, now, put your big girl pants on, look yourself in the mirror, and see what things you need to do to change. So, that was my take on today's video blog, about an angry black woman. Stop labeling us. That's all. And start being more. Just start thinking about why we become angry. Why we are angry all the time? It seems like nobody want to care, nobody want to know, nobody seems to care or even want to know at all. But you need to know, and you have to know why we are who we are today. Because you don't know. Maybe certain things happen in our life. That's what makes us want to protect ourselves. Seriously. But not in a good way, though. I guess there's things healthy and there's things unhealthy. And the way we done things, especially with people seeing on reality TV, not good. Not good at all. I'm not trying to down any reality TV. I'm just saying, as a black woman, we should definitely, especially as a highly educated black woman, because don't let this face fool you. I got my associate's degree, like I said. We should come more respectful towards each other and as ourselves, as human beings. We're all human. And we need to express ourselves, and I agree with Ms. Van said, we need to express ourselves in a right manner. And I agree. Totally agree. So, on that note, as my aunt says, let me get out my soapbox. And basically, it's my food for thought for today. And on that note, this is Samantha Crystal signing off. Peace.